Okay, Tom, a fantastic winning today against top of the table. You must be delighted with that.
Yeah, very much so. It's nice the way we scored the points. That we won both halves, which sounds like a cliche, but to inflict as many scores as we did in, I think, the first 20 minutes was something that we looked to do. You know, it's very difficult for any side to come back against that. But credit to Kenilworth, you know, they fought right until the end, and the second half I think was more reflective of the balance between the two teams.
You were a lot more clinical around the try line today. Was that something you talked to the boys about this week?
Yeah, it's something that we've worked on since pre-season. Whether it happens or not in the game, I think it's down to the personnel and you know, the standards that we set ourselves and the attitude that the players are delivering on the pitch. We were very clinical, but what is pleasing is that we scored points from different aspects of our gameplay. So you know, whilst we were clinical, like you say, in sort of 5 metres out, I'm more pleased with the way that we exited different parts of the pitch and gone on from there.
Now, it's a little bit of a local rivalry, Stratford-Kenilworth. Does that make it doubly pleasing today?
I think it's doubly pleasing in sort of a double-edged sword. Kenilworth, they are our local rivals. However, their principles remain exactly the same as us. So they'll always be welcome here. You know, they don't pay players, and their players work hard for the shirt that they play in. So, you know, to welcome them to Pearscroft and play against them is a privilege of being in this league, and the standards in the local area are excellent. So, yes, it's nice to beat them, but I'm sure, you know, we're in for a hell of a fight when we go to their place.
Was there anyone today that stood out for you particularly?
I think it's difficult to single any single person out, but the forwards for me were absolutely fantastic. You know, they've really set the standard in the first 5 minutes of the game, provided such a platform for the back division to work with. That I think all credit must go to the front eight really, and the two lads that came on at half time. So yeah, very impressive.
Now, the only disappointing thing of the day was an injury to Simon Brain at the end. Have you spoken to him? Do you know what he's done?
Brain is a tough man, so it'll take a lot to keep him out. We'll have a look at him on Tuesday and see where we go from there. But you know, very early signs. It's just a bit of a twinge to his knee, I think. So fingers crossed, everything should be fine.
Okay. Cheers, Tom.